Major Jimmy Smith and Sheriff McCranie from the Lancaster County Sheriff's Office joining us in the studio this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Appreciate you being here. I understand that we had an incident in front of the Lancaster High School where a deputy almost got hit the other day.
Yes, we did. We had an older driver who was oblivious to anybody even being in the middle of the road. And certainly we have our blue lights activated and our traffic vest on, and she just did not see him at all.
Yeah, and so we got a beautiful new school. It's a wonderful thing. But there are some challenges that we're experiencing, not just with that safety issue there, but also with convenience for people that are trying to get in and out, and their traffic is not what it used to be. We got to consider all those things, but safety obviously comes first.
Oh, absolutely. Safety is always going to come first, and the safety of our staff is first and foremost. We don't want to get anybody hit, injured, and God forbid, killed in the middle of the road.
Absolutely, and students as well. We've got to be concerned for their safety. And so what can we do? Anybody, obviously, I'm sitting in here during the morning drive time at least, but I'm going home sometimes about the time that the kids are getting out. So what can we do to alleviate the issues there and make things a little bit safer for the deputies that are working and for the students and teachers and everybody?
So right now we're working with VDOT and the schools to try to come up with a better resolution, and we're just asking for patience from the motoring public if they could possibly bypass that particular intersection in the morning and the afternoon when school is coming in and letting out. That would be a big help as far as traffic flow. We realize that some people live at Hills Quarters. They have to go in. Some people go to the dump or come out of the dump. You have Ranson's there. You also have Compass right down the road. And we get it. People have to go to work or they're leaving work. We're just trying to get home. But if you can bypass it, we would certainly appreciate it until we can come up with a resolution. It certainly would be nice to have a traffic light at that intersection of Hills Quarters and Irvington Road.
Yeah, my wife is one of probably 1,000 people that said before this ever got opened up that, hey, there's going to be problems here. She's an educator, so she knows a lot about the traffic in front of schools. A lot of people realize that, but with VDOT, they like to do their studies. And how long does it take to do a study to say if a light should be put there?
Sometimes up to 2 years. I'm not sure if we have that much time. We just need something. Even if they put a light with a lock box and we can manipulate the light, maybe turn it on in the morning, turn it on in the afternoon, we can turn it off the rest of the day. That would be great. We need to have some conversation.
Yeah. 2 years is longer than we need to wait.
Yes,
studies are great. It's good to make decisions based on hard data. It's also important to make sure that when you see something change that you know it's changed, that you be able to react in a timely manner.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's some unfamiliarity. We get that first week of school, regardless of where you are, there's going to be some hiccups. Always is, everywhere, even on School Street. Traffic was backed up quite a bit. And thank goodness we have Kilmarnock Police Department to help us with their. But we realize also that if we have a call for service, we may not be able to provide anybody at that intersection. We've had some issues already where we've had a mental health call. We've had to divert deputies away from the traffic control to respond to a call. If it's a serious call, all hands on deck may be at that call and nobody will be at the intersection. We don't want that. It's going to cause problems.
And of course, the good news, if there is some here, is that this is the early days. Even when a school has been in place for years and years, when you have summer come around and then the new school year starts, people have forgotten about how to handle that situation, right? So things will get better. We hope, at least. They should.
I think they will, hopefully. I think people will realize, hey, maybe I can wait to go to the dump or to Compass or go home into Hills Quarters. Let me go hang out at Food Line or Walmart for a few more minutes.
I can stay at the office for just a little bit longer before I go out because traffic's going to be better. It'll be more convenient for me. It'll be safer for everybody.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Well, Major Smith is in here with us. Come on, Major, over here. Well, what are you seeing out there on the streets right now?
Basically the same thing as Sheriff said. We only looking at the morning and afternoon traffic. You're looking at 30 minutes of traffic, the flow and out there directing traffic. We've gone from having 2 deputies directing traffic up to 5 deputies now trying to direct traffic. So again, just be patient. Let us handle the traffic. I'm pretty sure it will get better.
I'm sure it will.
So
It's a little bit confusing there. I went to the school the other day myself, and it took me a minute to figure out how to get into the school parking lot, how it's all working there.
Right.
And I'm sure a lot of thought went into making it the best that it could be, but it took me a minute to see, and it's going to take people just a little bit to get used to what's going on and figure it all out.
Absolutely, and I'm the same way as you just said. I went last Friday, took a tour of the school. It took me a good while to figure out how to get into the school, what entrance to get into, and even the exit. So again, it's going to be a learning tool for everybody. So again, just be patient with us, please.
All right, that's the word. Be patient, and if you can avoid that area in front of the school, any school, during the time that kids are coming in or going out, that'll be good for everybody. Major, Sheriff, thank you so much for coming in, and thank you to all the deputies that are out there trying to keep our kids safe.